Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. I'm on the Kuwait Finance House banking website. This is a bank that was founded 43 years ago, and in August they announced that after concluding a number of pilot tests that they obtained the okay from the Central Bank of Kuwait and went live with RippleNet technology. And they now make these zero fee remittances to Saudi Arabia with a direct connection to the Al Rajhi Bank. And they also said that later, across the world, more would be announced, more partners. Well, I did a little bit of research in Arabic, which is never easy to do, but I found an article that came out in the last 24 hours. And you can see that the Kuwait Finance House has done all the procedures and technical tests necessary to launch service of instant external cross-border transfers using RippleNet, and they are going to Turkey. I think this is a first for Turkey, and I think it's amazing that the Ripple rails are literally being laid everywhere, all over the globe. And in this press release, Mr. Mandani said that, and he's the head of the personal banking, that the RippleNet cross-border money transfers is reliable using the blockchain technology. So the bank on the other side is going to be this bank here. It is KFH-Turkey. I don't know if I said that correct. I'm sorry if I made a mistake, but this is a bank that really has a wide focus. Their customers are retail, SMEs, and commercial. They're headquartered in Istanbul, and they were founded in 1989. You can follow them on Twitter. They're actually really active with their tweets. They have over 50,000 followers, and if you can do that, you can find them at KUVEYTTURK. So what about crypto and Turkey? Well, according to this article by Cointelegraph back in November, Turkey's unexpected rise to the top of global crypto adopters looks like that they were flying under the radar and becoming one of the leading adopters of the crypto in the world. And you can also take a look at what's happening with crypto in Kuwait. This is a very good article, just published in February. You can see that I don't know if it's Burency. Yeah, probably Burency. They're a crypto exchange, and they announced from the chief executive officer in Dubai that they are going to officially open an office in Kuwait to offer its crypto and blockchain services. So according to the statement that he put out on Twitter, this is the first step in our growth and globalization strategy. So that's a great thing. Both nations are crypto friendly. And when I go to their website, yeah, they have over 100 different projects listed. And you can see XRP is paired up here with Bitcoin. It looks like they're really doing some leverage trading too as well. And on May 8th, they had a really great announcement that they are proud to be in cooperation with Gob Global, one of the best liquidity providers in the world of blockchain. So this cooperation is going to put them as the strongest exchange in the Middle East and Northern African region, with almost 100 cryptocurrencies on their exchange. So that is great. It's going to be a powerful exchange with a lot of liquidity, and right in the middle of where these rails are being laid by RippleNet technology. Very, very good. Okay, we've got, 7 hours, 24 minutes, and 4 seconds until the Bitcoin halving. And this is a countdown. And what's going to happen? Well, I think a whole lot of nothing. And in terms of price impact, I don't know. I think it was maybe pretty much already priced in. You know, we just don't know. And here's an example, and I'm not picking on Peter Brandt, but all the people that are doing TA in this space, as we just saw in the last 24 hours, can be so easily moved from whales. And so to actually read a chart like you do with the traditional stock market, it just is not so reliable. Take this tweet back in June 2019 when Peter said that Bitcoin was taking aim at the $100,000 target, and that that it was going to experience its fourth parabolic phase dating back to 2010. And no other market in his 45 years of trading has gone parabolic on a log chart in this manner. And Bitcoin is a market like no other. Well, I agree with that latter statement. But what happened after this tweet, within just a few weeks, is Bitcoin dropped all the way down to 4,900. So it's just really anybody's guess where these prices go. But I will tell you that mining now is not going to be for the little guys. No. This is a picture from an article that came out in March. There's a $65 million investment that went into this 65,000 square foot herbal gas energy plant in New York that give these guys, Greenridge Technology, 7,000 miners to solve that sequence. And they can mine about 5 Bitcoin a day. Well, with the block rewards that happen about every 10 minutes, dropping in half from 12.5 to 6.25 Bitcoin, can they still maintain 5 Bitcoin a day? Because that is just, wow, a huge investment. And it takes top of the line machines to stay ahead. The Beijing-based Bitmain, that's making the Antminer S19 and S19 Pro. And then you have the WhatsMiner, which makes the M30S. They are a rival out of Shenzhen. They're called Micro BT. These rigs run about $2,400 each. So my point is, the older models of miners just are not going to be competitive. Now, if I take you to this little sleepy town in central Texas, where you can buy this original train depot for about $400,000, I can think of so many things I would want to do with this building. I think it's just very cool. But SBI from Japan will be in this central Texas town very soon. They are making a claim, and that claim is a mining claim, and they are doing it with Northern Data, which is part of the Whinstone US Inc. And they are building the world's biggest data mining center to do that Bitcoin mining in the United States. We knew this was going to happen about 9-10 months ago. GMO is also going to go from Japan with this group. But on February 13th this year, this is actually a release or an announcement that I missed. They being Whinstone and SBI, are going into a further strategic relationship. And they are going to develop different projects, including blockchain projects. So Whinstone, which will have the world's largest data center, they're doing it on a 100-acre facility. It's the old Alcoa mining plant. So the balance of miners that we're seeing with the onset of this coming to the US, I think is very, very important. I mean, we need to see a balance. We can't just have a concentration of miners in one part of the world. And here is an article that was published on May 6th by Decrypt. the Bitcoin halving could bring way more mining back to North America. And they observed this because the halving is going to wash out a lot of small miners. And many Chinese mining operations operate on heavy leverage. And as these next generation mining hardware comes on and outside of China, like for example, we have the mining rig by SBI called Carbon 1. This is the new SHA 256. It was built from the ground up, so it's going to be for the really big, serious players who have a lot of money. And the Texas wind boom has spawned a Bitcoin mining rush. It's not only just the wind either that this central and West Texas has, but it also has a lot of solar. And you'll see in this MIT article that the cheapest electricity in the world at scale is in West Texas right now. And the great thing is this is all coming on with clean energy. And in this arid climate too, it's possible to do this new, very innovative evaporative cooling. So I just think this is good news all the way around, to see the balance, to see the clean energy coming in, and also seeing jobs come back to this this town called Rockdale in Texas, which really lost a lot of its industry after Alcoa shut down. And if we take a look at when that mining going to start, well, on the 20th of April, Northern Data AG actually announced that they signed a new customer. This one is a $30 million customer, and they're going to come into that data center, and that they would start operating imminently. And 4 days ago, we see that Northern Data is actually hiring. So they are putting the word out. I think they're any day now going into full production mode. All right, everybody. Yeah, let's do some fluff. So I'm really just so thrilled and happy and thankful and grateful, and I appreciate everybody who follows this channel. And I'm going to hit 30,000 subscribers really soon. And in doing so, there's Momo here. In doing so, I picked up some very special Kit Kats. This is sake flavor, and this one is the ocean salt that I featured. This is actually the newest one in Japan. And the packaging now is paper so that it is ocean friendly. And the ocean salt, I haven't even tasted this one. But what I realized is that right now I can't mail any packages from Japan. So I'm trying to think, what to do, because the severe reduction of flights doesn't have any packages moving. And they're only kind of moving letters and some diplomat mail, but packages are not being accepted by the Japanese post office. So I don't know what to do, because I really wanted to give these away. And if I wait too long, I think I'm going to hit that number in the next probably 4 or 5 days. But if I wait and do it into summertime, everybody will just receive a big chocolate mess. So I can't ship these in the summer. I'm going to have to give this a lot of thought. But I did want to tell everyone thank you very much. All right. I'm going to talk something kind of cute and strange. And yeah, this is all about kind of modern day Japan, which I know some of you love the older historical stuff, which I do too. I did a really deep historical one on pirates, actually, in the last video. But this one caught my attention because back in the 80s, there was a very successful animation program. It was called Creamy Mommy, which I know is a really funny name, but it had 52 episodes. It ran from 1983 to 1984. And for this current situation that we're in, they have made a revival. And this revival is in the form of exercise at home videos with the animation character. And the most interesting twist to this is that the choreography for the workout videos was actually done by the coolest person in the hip hop world in Japan, and her name is Crazy Shizuka, and she is one of the, I think, the hottest dancers and mom and wife and all around really cool person. And she collaborated with this animation workout video, and you can find them on YouTube. And I think you're gonna find it's very, very catchy. I mean, just click on the link and see for yourself. But there's something about an animation character that just gets you up and moving. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.